Hello and welcome to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved custom scenarios. I know which one we're going to be playing today. This one might be considered a little bit controversial, but take a look right there. Trump's Awakening. That's the one we're going to do. Now, not because I'm trying to make any particular political statement, but it does seem appropriate given the fact that Donald Trump did just sort of become the de facto nominee for the Republican Party after the Indiana caucus. As this particular description says, we're screwed. Do I endorse that statement? Maybe, maybe not. I'll leave that up for you guys, but the point remains. A lot of people are fascinated by Trump's sudden rise in politics, and since he is now going to be the nominee, it seems appropriate that we play this out. This is mostly made as a joke, so don't take it serious at all. I don't support nor share the ideas of some symptoms, transmissions, abilities, descriptions. I actually have to be put this here, otherwise I'm going to be hated as some game with animatronics out there. As hated as Five Nights at Freddy's? What? Is that hated? I don't think it was hated, but anyway. Alright, but yeah, no, he's absolutely right. If you do not put in a little disclaimer when it comes to Donald Trump, then some people, if you support him, they will destroy you. And if you don't support him, other people will try to destroy you. So, it looks like we are going to be playing as a parasite, though. Not sure if that's supposed to be symbolic in some way. We'll leave this as is. Probably fine. Normal difficulty, of course. And, the Trumpster. This is what I'm gonna call him. Don't vote for this guy. Wow. I thought you weren't gonna be trying to send any other particular message, but there we go. Trump is leading the Republican Party polls. But will he make it to the White House? Chan. What's that supposed to mean? Not entirely sure. Seriously, just don't. Blank space, and more blank space. Is this like a work in progress here? I mean, most of these scenarios are, but still. The Trumpster begins in USA. Has infected its first human. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright, so here's what's kind of confusing to me, though. Donald Trump, like, he may run for the presidency. Whether he'll win or not looks a little bit doubtful due to most polls, despite what Donald Trump might say, but you know, we'll see. Even if he does become the president of the United States, you'd think he can only really affect the United States, right? Maybe, maybe not. Let's take a look at the transmission symptoms and abilities and see what that means. Nothing! Nothing in transmissions. Okay, symptoms. It's a screaming monkey. Candidature confirmed. Trump confirms that he'll run in the 2016 presidential election. People still need time to assimilate that this isn't a joke. I'll be honest, when Donald Trump first announced his candidacy, I did think it was kind of a joke. Kind of like how it was in 2012 when he ran then, too. But it was most likely just kind of a marketing ploy to kind of get in the spotlight for the apprentice. But then, you know, he dropped out in 2012. In 2016, he came right back. So there we go. Let's confirm his candidacy. Borders. Trump has promised to build a giant wall between the USA-Mexican border, so Americans will get more employees. Also, we'll send the Mexicans back to Mexico. Also, don't forget that he's going to make Mexico pay for the wall. He said so. So you know it's true. Ban all Muslims. Yeah, he did talk a little bit about this too. Trump says that he will ban all Muslims from emigrating to the USA. Does he even have a brain? I mean, you can refrain from making your own political statements. I think some of this stuff, for people who would agree with you, this stuff kind of stands by itself. But okay. So we got Alaska support. Trump's clone goes to Alaska to get more support. Are you talking about Sarah Palin? Because I feel like you're talking about Sarah Palin. California. Trump goes to California and says, more money for mediocre movies. California has become Republican. That will never happen. I'm just saying right now. Also, you're missing an N. But no, I will undoubtedly die before California becomes Republican. A small loan of $1 million. Yep, I remember that too. Trump says that when he started off in Brooklyn, his father gave him a, quote, small loan of $1 million. People now feel bad for him. It's not quite the reaction I recall seeing, but okay. As far as some transmission, we have new options. We have posters. Trump hires people to put posters with his face in the streets with the word, no, you can't. Increases infectivity, mostly in Texas. What are you trying to say about Texas? I've been to Texas, and Texas voted mostly for Ted Cruz. So don't quite put them in the same boat. Technology. Trump has discovered that there's this thing called the internet, i.e. Twitter, and finds out that people is making fun of him. Are making fun of him. Oh gosh, I will say some amazing entertainment comes out of the Donald Trump's Twitter statements. I'm sure some of it's done in good faith and some's not. I don't know. I can barely tell how much of it is Donald Trump as a character, as far as like kind of what persona he's trying to project in order to win the candidacy, and how much of that is authentic. I really don't know. He's very good at hiding himself in that way, but man, sometimes it's downright funny. Borders? Sure. That's what got him the nomination in the first place. He talked a lot about immigration and how much the Mexicans took our gerbs. So let's do that. Stop ripping us off. Trump says he will not allow countries like Turkey, or Mexico to rip the USA off. Can you smell the greed on this one? Well, not wanting people to rip you off is not a greedy thing. That said, he is kind of a protectionist who doesn't really understand a lot of free trade principles. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know where Turkey came from. China, certainly. But I don't know about Turkey. Maybe he did talk about Turkey. I don't know. It's possible. I can't say. I mean, I'm a very politically active person in real life, but I can't really say that I keep track of literally every single facet. I don't live and breathe it. I've got a life, you know? Let's go for Twitter. And let's go for the posters. What does this lead to? Bench ad. Republican Party pays an ad company to put ads with the face of Trump on benches. Now people sit mostly for the pleasure of sitting on Trump's face. That's funny. This is not necessarily even remotely factually true until he had secured the nomination. I don't think most of the Republican Party was interested in him. A lot of voters were, but the Republican establishment not so much. Nowadays, oh no, they're all kissing his butt. They're all licking his boots and trying to get on the train. Well, with some exceptions. Very interesting time in American politics, I can tell you that much. Beach parties! Trump offers beach parties. Everybody's invited, except you. Aww. Donnie, why? Smoke planes. Pilots are hired to write Trump with smoke in the sky. Look up to the sky and see. Television. You begin to see Trump commercials through the break times. Radio. Even though most people don't use radio, old people is happy that Trump recognized their only way to hear recent news. Now they will vote for Trump. Oh. What? Okay. Internet. Trump has discovered the internet. Run. Didn't we just do this? He discovered there's this thing called the internet, and now he's discovered the internet. He put spam in the mailbox of people. That bastard. They can't delete it if they don't read it. Imagine if this would happen IRL. I mean, I'd be pretty mad, but I'd be mad with anybody doing that, not just Trump. Anybody who does that is bad in my book. I would beat the crap out of them if I found them. I'd, scream a blood-curdling siren scream. Then, I don't know, probably smash their head against a brick wall or something, whatever. Alaska support, do we get Sarah Palin in here? I don't know what this does exactly. It doesn't seem to affect stats. I'm assuming it's cold resistance. Maybe it's not quite relevant to us. How about we ban all the Muslims? That'll be a proposition. That'll go over really well in America and internationally. I'll defeat ISIS. Everybody says that. What are you going to do for me, Donald Trump? Now the Whig Lord, gee whiz, this guy is not pulling back his punches, says that he'll annihilate ISIS and their operation bases, something Russia is already doing. That's actually not entirely true. I'm not sure where this is coming from. I mean, Russia's involved, don't get me wrong, but they're not only targeting ISIS, they're also targeting a lot of Syrian rebels in order to keep propping up al-Assad, Bashar al-Assad in Syria. So they're not necessarily doing that, but they're involved. It gets us a half-truth. But they're kind of giving Russia a bit more credit than I feel like they deserve. But ISIS is a whole nother topic. You want to hear politics? Go play Democracy 3 with me sometime and we'll talk. Do I go for more internet? No, I think I go for the radio. That's a lot of infectivity, and I do like that. That leads to subliminal waves. Grandpas force their grandsons to listen to the radio and the almightiness of Trump. Now he sends subliminal messages through radio waves. Yeah, okay. It's funny, I guess. Kinda. Do we go for it? It's very effective. Alright, let's do it. Subliminal messaging ahoy! You know, the way he keeps repeating some of his phrases? Believe me, I am very rich. I have the best people, okay? I know what I'm talking about. Danish mafia becoming too powerful. Send Donald Trump to build a wall! It'll work. Undoubtedly, it'll work. Oh, he's spreading in the USA! And the Caribbean and Iceland and a whole bunch of other places that really have nothing to do with the election. But okay, for the sake of Plague Inc., it's funny. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Beach parties. In New Jersey with Chris Christie? Absolutely. Where do you think that Donald Trump got his glorious orange tan? Boats. Trump makes a deal with every kind of commercial boat. Yachts? I mean yachts. Cruisers, jet skis, duck floats to put his face everywhere. I mean, if there's anything that Donald Trump is really good at, it's marketing. Because think about it, he doesn't really have a product at all to sell. He's a real estate mogul, and that's about it. But everyone knows the name Donald Trump. They knew it long before he was running for president. Because he was really good at equating the name Trump with power and wealth. I don't know if it was deserved, but it does prove that he was very, very good at being consistent with a message. Very consistent indeed. We're gonna go for the boats, because this path seems to be extremely effective, and I like it. So there we go. I should clarify, by the way, I'm not really trying to make any necessarily political statements right now. I'm just kind of going with the flow of this particular scenario. I'm not going to say whether I do or do not support Donald Trump. If you've been paying attention to some of my other videos and kind of getting a sense of my political ideology, you probably already know the answer, so no reason really for me to get involved in that. This is just for fun. Don't take it too seriously. So do we go for the bench ad? Do we go for the television? Internet? I like the idea of getting a little extra severity, so the internet sounds good. That leads to video commercials. Before starting the video, you have to obligatory see. You have to obligatory see? Okay. A 30-sec ad, even though you have ad block activated. Good lord, he found a way to get around my ad block? He's ingenious. Of course he's qualified to be president. Do we go for ISIS? I think we go for ISIS. Why not? 25% approval. 25% of the USA population now supports Trump, and elections are just 2 months away. Is the end near? That's lethal, so let's not go for that. How about stop ripping us off? Turkey and Mexico. Not China. Obama doesn't care. Trump claims he will make something better than Obamacare. Wonder if he will also buy a new wig. Not relevant exactly. He did talk about how he liked universal health care for a time. Talked about Canada, Scotland, of all places as well. Do we go for, I think we go for the, I assume this is drug resistance or something. Ooh, wait a minute. A medium loan of $1 billion. Trump asks for donations for the future Great Wall of Trump. An anonymous donator donates, seems a little redundant, $1 billion, along with a letter that says 2D from KW. KW. I'm trying to think who that could be. I'm drawing a blank. Usually this is where someone will make like a Koch brothers kind of joke, but I don't think the Koch brothers are supporting Donald Trump anyway. Has humanity gone too far? Trump supporters are in search of the TBL, Trump Buster League, before they kill Trump and end with his reign? What? Trump's supporters are in the search of the TBL. They raid their bases and destroy their weapons. I'm confused now. Where are we gone here? Are you saying that Trump's opponents have formed the Trump Buster League and trying to kill Trump? I think that's what's going on. Trump supporters are trying to find the people that want to kill Trump. Okay, I think I get that now. Okay, fine. Time for a change. Trump changes his clothes, making him harder to recognize. I'm pretty sure with that hair and that skin and that, ego, you'd recognize him anywhere. Pretty darn sure. USA shuts down airports or something. Alright. 33 more points to spend. What do we do? I don't want to go for the lethality quite yet. Let's go for television. That leads to documentary. History Channel starts broadcasting documentaries about Trump's life. Also makes a deal with ancient aliens to depict him as the Lord and Savior of the 21st century. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Bench ad. Sure, we'll pick that up. That leads to bus ad. None of these are quite what I had in mind. I'm looking for stuff that will give me more severity. Not really seeing much, though. Obama doesn't care, symptom mutated. The Trumpster has mutated and developed the Obama doesn't care symptom. Oh, amazing. Okay, wow, we are spreading shockingly fast here. I like this. Alright, do we go for smoke planes? It's kind of expensive for not much gain. Let's not. These are all exactly the same. I guess we'll go for the... No, let's go for some abilities. Let's go for some cold resistance and heat resistance. There we go. That should help us get around a wee bit faster. We're now in South America. Latinos love Donald Trump, right? Absolutely. Italy is leading the global cure effort. Sure. Why not? Go for it, Italy. We'll see how that stops you. So hot. Trump's make a deal with hot regions. Free tans. Cold foreigners. Trump gets sympathy from people from cold countries who become citizens years ago. I don't even know if they're able to vote. What is that supposed to mean? I'm missing the reference there. I feel like we're not spreading very fast in cold or hot places right now. Let's go for some more resistances. Do we go for the medium loan? Alright, let's go for the medium loan. A big loan of what? Trump sees a shooting star through his window and wishes for $1 trillion. Next day, he finds on his shoe a $1 trillion coupon for stuff on Wendy's. Hey, I like Wendy's. You know, I wouldn't be opposed. Absolutely. If we fail this, by the way, I'm not going to restart the scenario. I think it'd be kind of hilarious if Greenland managed to survive. You know, a lot of people have said that if Donald Trump becomes the president, they're all going to move to Canada. We'll see how many of them follow through on that one. Let's go for video commercials. That leads to spam everywhere. Internet users start watching Trump ads everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even X videos. Some of them commit suicide. Well, yeah, I mean, if you were going to a porn website and you saw Donald Trump, I don't know how else you're supposed to react, but oh no, Greenland is not safe. Greenland executes infected people. I'm sorry. No, we shall not have Trump supporters in Greenland. Kill them all. Oh, that's great. It didn't stop anything, but well done. Oh my god, that is very, very funny to me. Wow, okay, do we care about... Let's just see what this does. Has humanity gone too far? I don't know. Let's find out. That leads to there are no survivors. Now, instead of destroying their weapons, they use them to kill the TBL's members without hesitation. TBL sounds a lot like hashtag never Trump to me. We are actually not going to be getting a whole lot of DNA, it actually occurs to me. CDC team hunts patient 0. I mean, I think the man you're looking for is kind of easy to find. Let's go for 25% approval, start getting some lethality. I'm going to start getting a little bit of DNA coming through lethality. Global research focused on a cure. Did Trump get what? That's the money thing, right? Nope, that's another thing. Did Trump get what? Elections are over and Trump has got 32% of the US population supporting him. There will be a second round against hilarious Clinton. Oh good, we're getting in some Hillary Clinton jokes now. Faith in humanity lost. Trump won, getting an overwhelming 60% against Clinton's 40%. On the good side, free cookies. Not for Mexicans, nor Muslims, nor Obama supporters, nor foreigners. Sure, alright, let's get that extra lethality and start killing people. They may actually manage to cure us. There are no healthy people left in the world. We are not killing very fast. I actually was kind of expecting to get a lot more than this, considering how much lethality we have. It's taking a very long time, and I think that's partly because this is a parasite after all. Huge earthquake in New Zealand. Gangs. Trump doesn't give us something about the USA. He only focuses on pointing the finger at other countries. Gangs are formed, and people start stealing stuff from each other. Or wars. Trump sends attack teams worldwidely. That's not a word. Japan, Mexico, Central Asia, South Africa, even Germany. Are we facing the end of times? Maybe. Well, I can't afford anything else here. I would love time for a change because I kind of need more cure progress. So let's go ahead and save up some points and do that real quick. This looks like a genetic reshuffle to me. I'm assuming it is. Goodbye, old pal. Trump changes his wig, making him ways harder to recognize. That did buy us a little bit of time. The lethality is sort of, kind of starting to stack up. It's taken a good long time, though. Good lord. We may lose this one. I'm not gonna care that much if we do. Can we get 8 more points somehow? I doubt it. No, we cannot. It looks like Trump is not going to be elected. Oh, maybe he will. Haha! Time for a change. Change the wig. Buy some time. He will break the hand mirror. Trump now operates his face, making him almost impossible to find. That didn't buy us enough time. There doesn't appear to be very much cure resistance. I'm assuming this is the one we're talking about. But I did not invest in that quite as early as I apparently needed to. And the weird thing is, despite the fact that we have a reasonable amount of lethality, we are killing very slowly. Very, very slowly. I'm not sure what happened there. Well, it looks like this is going to be the end for good old-fashioned Donald J. Trump. So sorry, old bean. Let's go ahead and start some wars just for good measure. Free for all, and now every nation in the world has started to attack each other. Trump says blame Obama. Okay. Whoa, wait, that amazingly bought us some time. Iceland begins to break down. It'd be hilarious if in this scenario it's kind of worked itself so you can't possibly lose. Like every time you think, okay, Trump's done it now, he's totally out. Oh wait, no, for some reason he's totally alive and it's not over. That would be hilarious, but no. Gang symptom mutated. That slowed it down too! What the crud? Trump is like resilient. Jeez. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Do we go for chaos? Most countries and the USA itself has fallen into chaos since Trump has become president due to his stupid actions. People start riots. It's only 15 points, and let's do for a free-for-all as well. These both have reversed some cure progress. Maybe this actually will save the game for me. Nuke everything! Trump has just said screw this and has pressed the Judgment Day red button. It was fun while it lasted. 17 points. Can we get 17 points? I think we can. Nuke everything, says Donald Trump. Destroy the world. Destroy it. Nuclear explosion in Japan. We're gonna win anyway. Holy freaking crap. I really thought it was over. This is exactly like Donald Trump's ascendancy. I'm amazed. Seriously, whether I support him or don't support him, there were many times when it certainly looked like he was in a lot of trouble. You'd think he was gonna collapse, but nope. Nope, he did not. Came back stronger than ever. Amazing, really, when you think about it. Doop. I'm gonna buy some more stuff, try to get a better score. Look up in the sky and see that he is writing his name in the nuclear clouds hanging over the United States. Everything's done. The Trumpster is to eradicate humans. Oh, it's funny and it's also kind of insulting and sad, and a lot of people are gonna get hurt over this. I'm kind of scared to see the comment section after this video, actually. The Trumpster has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. That was his goal all along. Only 2 stars? No, I deserve far more than that. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well, that was kind of fun. Amusing, I guess. I mean, again, I'm not trying to make any particular political statement. It's obviously trying to roast Trump, and I decided to just kind of go along with the flow there. So don't get too butthurt at me. And don't go ahead and start anything in the comment section. Let's be honest, YouTube is not the place to have discussions about Donald Trump. It's the place to get yelled at and be called a lot of stupid names that only unintelligent people would ever use. It's dumb. Basically, it's all dumb. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and recommend it. It's like the most popular thing on Plague Inc. right now, which is one of the main reasons I picked it up, but there you go. Trump has become the president. I really thought he was going to lose, and he managed to pull it from the jaws of death. So, well done, Donald Trump. Well done indeed. All right, well, my name's been Pravus. This has been Plague Inc. and some very dangerous waters in Plague Inc. Evolved. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, nice ones only please, and subscribe for future content. I will see you guys next time.